sides on everything, and make it work.
Probably was thinking the same thing as what was going on, and he thought he said it out loud.
No, or else the fact that he's a manager, he can't say it, but I'm the new hire, so I can get away with a few social faux pas.
And he probably was sitting there laughing his ass off and going, but if he does it again, I'll be fine with it.
Well, most of the time, places where I'm going are like to courthouses, and I'm dealing with the people who actually know that pissing me off means their equipment doesn't get fixed. That's nice thing about being having so much experience in dealing with such equipment is
Sorry,
me,
Bleedy.
I get those jobs.
Bleedy.
We don't look a little rough, but she just got a bathroom.
Does anyone in there see anything yet?
Yep.
I see no soul.
No.
Hello, people. Hello, Clarice.
Yes. Well, here we are getting ready to go on our jungle journey.
Hello, Jackie.
You can go ahead and grab yourself a machete. Okay.
I got my sword, so I'm good.
Okay. Now, to give you some of the...
Actually, that's making my phone work better.
They're creatures. Actually, I don't need them. Those are people that work in the house. We already did that. Okay.
Yeah, she's magnetic.
It's not magnetic. There's a little bit, but not enough. Yeah, if you try, you can feel it on the bottom plate.
Probably the screws that are in it.
You feel a little bit.
Well, that one's metal itself. So.
I'll try it.
Not all metal is magnetic.
Yeah, but some of it, like, this is actually like a steel plate. Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Oh, there it is. Okay. To get us some information, to fill in for those that are viewing, as well as people that missed last time, what we have is they all gathered up, trying to find where we, okay, get kind of caught up there a little bit. They traveled to a ship, they landed in Callao, nearest port of Lima. From there, they chartered a plane to Cusco, and they made their way out by automobile and horse to the town listed here, Urubamba, I guess, or pronunciation, where Abercrombie's expedition was gathered. You guys were the new people they picked up because they lost their first team, who were actually at one time, some of them were friends of his or students of his, but the other guy was spending more money. Do you guys want to cover anything you guys found out about the supposed other group that hired the people?
Weren't we?
Yeah, I think we need to find out which direction you were supposed to go.
Well, that's your guys' decision, not mine.
So,
The arrow points to where they went. They went down the road. They could be going, so they took a wagon, drawn by some local oxen or whatever.
Which means we should be able to follow tracks if we want to.
Oh yeah. But over here somewhere, there's a town. Well, here, I'll go through this stuff. See, I can skip all like how you guys got here. Here you are. Planning the expedition. When they were flying over the area, basically what you see the map is the square that they saw from above. Somewhere in that area, there should be they flew over a lost city. Abercrombie and Gordon saw what appeared to be an Incan road running north and west from the site of the city. Captain Stewart, who'd been traveling in the area before, he had some run-in with some violent Indians in the area.
And
And
Native Americans or the guys with the dots?
neither. You're South America.
Which means we're probably dealing with Brazilians,
Well,
Peruvians,
Incans.
Yeah, they
If you
were.
think about it, the Incans are still there today.
or Aztecs.
Yeah.
Does anybody has a recognized civilization or extinct, but it doesn't mean we can't run into a few tribes?
The towns are gone, but the people are still there. They just
Yeah.
and think nowadays it probably was a pandemic. Some kind of disease made everyone fucking leave town.
Yeah, Trump.
That one, well, we can hope too.
No, it was his ancestor, Bump.
So
I
Speed
thought it
Bump.
was my dumb.
No, because his first name was Speed. Last name Bump.
here is that town. Depending on where you're moving, will depend on how far you can move. These are mountains. This is a rough area, kind of like hills and stuff and rocks. You can move faster through this than you can this. Everything is jungle except for this little area that's around this town, which it's been flattened down to like farming areas and stuff like that. But as soon as you pass the outside edge of it, you are in the jungle. This is a river. This is an old stone bridge. Somewhere over here is a town that one of the guides you guys were they're working with you, says they saw a road nearby their town. Or a wall. Now, the thing is, I say road, because they took pictures from above. So they don't know if it was a road or a wall. People over here says there's a wall over by their place. So, that's why you guys were talking about last week about going along this trail towards that place to find out what's going on. And if they actually know what they're talking about. These people don't have the same guy. So, good or bad, that's why they're going to different information. Also, this road, if you look at it, goes quite a bit, and they could cut off at any time and start coming back into the jungle. Everything within one space of, well, once you get past here, those roads are even going in jungle. You can travel on most of the roads. Like mountains will slow down your movement. In some areas, movement gets so hard that you'll have to make a roll just to make a space. Otherwise, you may be just stuck there for a while. But every turn, every space, you'll be rolling an event for it. And different from most of the time, when I ask for someone to draw for the terrain event, you want low numbers. So there's a good chance to burn off your low numbers. Chart, the lowest numbers have less danger than the higher numbers. So when I say for a terrain event, and we'll rotate around so you guys have a chance to use your cards. Because, I don't know how many of you will have low cards. But, and then, of course, you can draw if you're sure everything in your hand looks like it's going to be danger. Danger, Roberts, danger. Those two. Make cards with us.
You
See
see so
my
far,
cards going?
kids, now you just have to tell them you got 3 white cards.
Now, also, there is an event check at the beginning of every turn, which basically is like an encounter for the entire group, including, I should mention how many people there are.
Don't worry, it'll come down by half.
Equipment provisions.
That one's one.
Camping gear, tents, mosquito netting.
We're not bringing any snow dogs, are we?
No. canteens, camp stoves, etc. Sufficient for the entire party. Flashlights, oil, electric lanterns, and portable generator. First aid kit, field surgery, and medical supplies, including sulfaquine, morphine, and painkillers. In doses, I will decide what's in
Painkillers.
500 feet of rope, 10 powered binoculars, 2 cameras, high speed, because we're supposed to be recording this, plus assorted paraphernalia for your guys' publishing company.
10 frames a second, okay.
And machetes for at least half the total party. Also with you are Abercrombie, Professor Abercrombie, and his daughter, about 18 years old, but she's half native, so she can speak the language. She's also kind of cute. Let's see what else. We have 3 local guides, 10 Indian bearers. There are also 3 pack horses available for carrying heavy loads. 600 man-days worth of food, sufficient for the party for 1 month. I also provided more can be purchased either at Urumba or some of the other towns along the way. Now, if you look at that map, the ones that have the solid spots, we could buy stuff at. The circles are questionable. The circles are more villages, and they may or may not have anything. They don't do trade very much with the outside world. You might be able, if you have to, get food or something like that in an emergency. But I wouldn't bet on it.
password?
And there's a violent tribe in the area, north of where you guys start.
Oh, so
Northwest. There's a tribe that has been known to attack people quite commonly. There's also a friendly tribe. So,
Do you realize you just described the police department, right?
yeah, works fine by me. Oh,
Which bitch?
maybe. I should try some cards. So, did you need anything else, or are we ready to just start rolling out?
Probably get bug repellent locally.
Yeah. Like mosquitoes. That's why there's also some mosquito netting, but that only helps when you stop.
Carpet pools of ants eating parts of the forest.
True.
Ants, and cockroaches, and
Yeah. But that's just part of it. That's why you usually don't sleep directly on the ground if you can help it. You have
a hammock with grappling hooks.
few hammocks. There are cots for the tents.
No, I'm thinking.
You want a hammock for yourself?
I'm saying a hammock with that I could attach grappling hooks to, so I could go to a tree and hang up there instead of being on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants hammocks?
that sounds like a good idea.
Write them down. And when you're ready, you get to go around this whole map and try to locate this one town. Space by space. Hopefully getting clues along the way. I mean, there's a chance you'll run into people. If there's a trail, you may run into just people that live in the area walking across it. And that's why you have her with you. She can help speak with them and see if you guys can get some more information. Unless you guys shoot her. Don't do that.
So, good thing we don't have one that. Okay.
Yeah, she might start axing on questions.
I want to axe your question.
Merry Xmas.
So that's for my reference.
There's a street on the axe.
Looking
Don't
for
worry,
a map.
he'll be an or a tree. No, he'll be an X.
Rough. Mountains. My chart. I'm really rough. There's different charts I have to roll because of terrains. And clear area. Oh wait, that's on the road. You guys are taking the road. You guys going with the trail, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we get down to right.
Really?
3.
Shit.
What? They don't know what I'm
3.
saying.
I know what the first one is.
5. Okay, that should get us good enough. I might have to start drawing more at break time if we get that far. At highest speed, you guys should probably be able to get 3. But actually, if you are on mountains, it's basically 3, 2, 1. This area here, declare, is 3 areas. I'll put on here move. 3 areas. When you hit mountains, you'll be moving 1 area, and through the rough area, you'll be moving 2. So that's how much movement you'll get. That's per day. Because of the jungle. Except for actually, hold on. As long as you're on the trail,
Will die quickly?
you should be able to always travel at 2. At least 2. If you're on the road, it would be at least 3. So, hopefully I should be able to keep track of this shit. Way it goes is we, basically you guys take turn who's leading the direction. You guys can discuss the route beforehand, but whoever's leading it at that time is the one who pulls the card for the terrain event. And if one person is always in charge, he's going to run out a load of cards real quick. So we can either rotate around, or you guys can decide an order. You want to just do clockwise like most things in the game?
Yep.
Okay. And then, oh, it really doesn't. It already has enough encounter checks. I really don't know what I need to do. I might do an encounter check at camp, because like basically relating with the other people and this stuff, and that's it. So, everything ready? What time would you guys want to start? Heading out. Earlier, probably the better, because you would like to get a whole day travel. 9 a.m.
Make sure all the.
If they're
nightly
awake, I don't
predators
know.
are-
You have to wake up. He's not even in camp right now.
Well, he's been sacrificed to the termites.
Just find a nice little hill somewhere and bury him in it. You know, someday discover that they're termite mines. Used to think they were like some kind of like stuff left by people before them.
Why did I suddenly have the second Starship Troopers movie come to mind?
The second one, was that animated or was that regular?
Live action.
I don't remember.
I'm talking about like the guy who was infested by a bug and became the host for all those infected bugs.
No, didn't see it. So the first one was alright, and I thought the next one was animated because they gave up on it.
No.
Ah.
They have 3 live actions and 3 animated actions.
That was kind of interesting that the director in the first one, the director and producer, sat down and decided they wanted to tell a Nazi story where the Nazis were the good guys. That's called Starship Troopers. Right. If you take it from being Jewish to an alien force, which the humans started that war even. You know, we just can't help it.
No, just at the moment she decided to make a colony in the restricted zone and got pushed for it.
They have a Brigham Young of their own that just started slaughtering people. I don't know.
Basically, if you follow along, all the normal GI soldiers are the Jewish and they're being sacrificed.
So, we'll start over here.
I can make this joke because I'm actually quite Jewish.
Ah. I can make it because I'm all atheist. And I don't think any of them are serious, so.
You can't say it because then you'd be an anti-Semite.
See? I'm anti-religion. I'm actually more anti-church.
Well, technically, it was Hitler and his group that turned the Jewish people from a religion into a people.
Yeah. That one always got me. I have a survey I do with the United Health that I refuse to do it. It's like third question is, what race are you? And I'm like, human. Well, you wipe that. Those aren't races. Those are colors. Don't you understand anything? At best, you could say they're ethnicities. And that was decided back in 1969, I think,
Well,
by the UN, that we would no longer call them races, we would call them ethnic groups. And then the United States government said,
well, technically, the Nazis did it so they could say it's the other race that caused the issue and
Yeah.
be more able to unite.
And I can't believe people still fall for it.
Well,
Races, people of different races cannot breed and have children.
a person is smart. People are stupid.
Yes.
I mean, look at how Trump won.
Yeah, but I think that's because 1/3 of the United States is stupid and the other 2/3 wasn't paying attention.
Well, no, it's the other 2/3 that's so disillusioned with life they would want to just kill everything else.
Yeah. But you got ousted next time.
Oh, did you like the comment posted?
So,
And you can't understand it. Ha.
you
You understand German?
A little.
you have 3 spaces to travel today. You can follow the trail?
Yes.
Okay. At least one of you are. Rather, I don't know where they're going. But you are going to be drawing first. And you'll want to remind you, this is a terrain event table. And you'll want to draw low numbers.
6.
Okay. Well, basically, you're clear though. Hold on. I forgot you're in that clear space right after town, so it changes your chart to 1, and that makes no event.
Okay.
Otherwise, you may have lost the trail, but how do you lose the trail in a turn? Okay,
Simple.
Here.
Everything's a theory.
you're next.
Ah!
1. That's no thing.
Hope you
Nothing
understand
happens. And you. Wow. You guys quit cheating on me.
Says the DM.
Are you kidding? If you check my cards, my cards are almost always shitty. I can only be that bad. Well, maybe I am cheating. I'm cheating for you guys. That's it. I say, how could they be that bad? I haven't even looked at my cards yet. Not that I have anything to do yet. Oh, shit. Saw Jay. It was the wrong Jay. It's like, oh, shit. Okay.
That would have sucked.
So it is now evening time. You guys will set camp. You guys set your ham. Do you guys take any specific steps, or do you put up your keep wanting to call them hampers? Hammocks. You want to put up your clothes hampers? Mom will be very happy.
Your mother can bite my ass.
It's a pretty smelly ass.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
think
she
it shows
admits
it's
that anyone has an ass. My mom's a prude.
Oh, time to break her.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll happen soon enough. Her mom's just one.
There are trees around, right?
Yes. Now that you're all the way over here, you're actually in thick jungle.
Alright, so we can set up our hammocks. And
Yes, you can. Everyone that's doing so, do an intelligence roll for how well you do. 8 is your goal.
14.
On what?
On your intelligence. It's can you operate
8, 9.
a hammock?
I didn't take a hammock. I'm just using the
Okay. Pull out the mosquito netting. Get your tent. Oh, you guys want probably want some mosquito netting too. Or do they have a height limit?
What?
Mosquitoes?
Yeah, I don't.
They can go up to like 20 feet.
Yeah. You have to put your damn hammock pretty high, and then you have to worry about falling.
Mosquito netting would be good.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asked about like mosquito repellents shit.
Yes. Some citronella candles. I know they have those. They probably do burn some fires.
They do it in Jumanji.
You.
Yes.
They're camping.
Okay.
You sleeping in a hammock or on a tent?
I'm on a hammock.
Okay. We're making an intelligence roll. Your roll is 8. You set it up properly. Or you fall to your death 3 feet in the middle of the night. Landing on that sharp knife you put there for no reason.
Nope,
you're
he
good.
landed on an anthill. He disappears.
Strange with almost termite. No, they're too tall. There's termite mines out there?
Mm-hmm.
Mountains.
Yeah. Mountains?
Mountains.
They might, compared to them, those are mountains. And the thing is, it comes out as being the world's largest made thing. Because it all's connected underneath.
Yeah.
It's like bigger than than the city. So,
Well, that's in New York.
everyone, do an encounter check for the night.
3.
We're just looking for the face cards. You don't want another face card? No one wants anything?
We
Okay.
don't want something.
We know. Where's she? She's
Yeah,
maybe
like-
not here. Is she? She went to bed. She didn't go out for long. She might sound like cat. She just kind of turned around, but usually she chases. Maybe she's getting too old for that shit. It's too cold to chase a cat out in the middle of the woods. Besides, cat yells at me every time I do it. Okay. Next morning. Oh, okay. We first check on event. Who wants? Well, we'll let you draw because you weren't here last time. You want a low number. This is a general event for the entire group. Okay? No event. This is how you survive this whole thing. Because you have a lot of it. If you guys come within one space of it, there's a chance you'll see it. So you don't have to exactly find that space. You can come within this much space of that space.
Come within space of space. Okay.
Yeah, a space of space. But you got to look at a space. In this case, is 1/3 of a day's travel.
That explains why NASA has no launching missions.
Yeah, it's complicated. Don't look at that map.
Huh?
Next morning,
Pay attention.
on you go. Start back with Blake.
6 again.
6. We're area 3. You guys lost the trail. It ended up, the trail just ended. So everyone do a perception check. 14.
I got it.
17.
Okay.
16. Oh, remember, keep your,
I know.
Yeah, the Joker. You can put the Joker on your discard pile and then go continue from there. He draws a Venom. Oh, wait, that's all he draws. Did you hit another one?
Hey, Blue is Joker load.
Uh-oh. He blew Joker load. Joker both his load. False trail. Party. Yeah, I'll read you. The party was led by Simeon Branch in the trail.
Oh, looking under there.
And you will recognize the correct trail, which you guys made a perception check.
I got 5.
Otherwise,
Plus
you guys
your
still
what?
lost an entire
Perception.
day's travel.
Perception. 6.
11.
Uh, 11.
At least someone just has to make it.
Got 11.
2 people, otherwise what if everyone disagrees? No, you're wrong! And you guys go the wrong way.
Sounds like some people we know.
How many made the roll for the poll?
What was the?
3, 14. Let's go. So 3 of you made it, you'll go in the right direction. You guys find the right trail. But you did lose. Oh, let me check it. We'll say you lost 2, 3, 30 minutes. It's not too bad.
If you're gonna go in another direction, say hi to all those Bible thumping missionaries that disappeared out here.
But see, you went 30 minutes down the wrong trail and then found out it just stops. So you guys kind of backed up, you remember where it was. So you'll go again from that point. So, Zelda, draw for the next part of the day, or I guess last part of the day. You didn't lose the whole day, you just lost one piece of it. 4. Ah! No there. You're kind of like at the foot of the mountains, about a day from the pass. What's a mountain trail that goes through it. You guys set camp. Everyone do an encounter check for camp. Basically, we keep doing it until. Oh, what was that? 7? Oh, damn. Oh! She found something. And what suit was it?
Heart.
Roast and some
And
Draw, or I can.
understand German, I think.
Do you want to draw a card to see what you encounter? What happens?
I understand enough we can get by.
Or I can.
Throw what?
A card, basically I need a 1 to 10. Ooh! Okay. And now you need a perception check.
14.
14.
This is my version of coffee.
Besides, it's not that road for me. I don't want it.
Yeah, this is getting some vitamin now.
Right? I like my ER 911 from Dutch Bros.
I like to run this.
You made a good enough roll or pull that you noticed something is moving around the branches of the tree. The part of your hammock is attached.
Okay.
Do you want to sit here and watch? Do you want to go up the trees?
I'm gonna go straight.
Okay. Do you have a climbing skill at all?
Yes, I do.
Then use your climbing skill straight up. Let's just do an 8 then, since you have a climbing skill.
8, 9, 10.
Okay. Start climbing that, and then that will give you enough height to get another perception check. It's 15.
Yep.
You see a long tail, kind of furry, kind of right around the bottom edge of a corner around the branch, trying to like hide from you. Well, actually, I should do this. Speed. 5. Oh, I'm using my card. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all. Being a speed 9, you could have seen him better.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. It's. I can't remember the name of it. Remember when you went through the list? It's a South American monkey rodent like species. Is that the II? But that'd be a 9. Well, you guys
Like a
can't.
lemur type?
It could be a lemur. That could be one.
You want me to look them up?
Yeah, South American. May I get some proper names here? They just give me the generics.
Okay.
Plus, this game is kind of like Snake.
Snake.
They have Cayman, but they should just use Crocodile. Cheetahs are from the other side, so use Panther. But
Jaguar.
Jaguar
Sloth. Yeah, Jaguar, sloths.
Oh.
Anteaters.
And
Capybara. Llama. Armadillos. Rodents.
are you sure you're not reading from Australia?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Then there's others. There's also the spotted bear.
That's a monkey
rare.
type.
Yeah. Could be the lemur.
Or could it be a Puchin?
No.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Puchin monkeys. They're small, black, and white.
Do they eat from the trees or from the ground? I think the lemur eats more of anything.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's
That's the Puchin.
No, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, my mom wants one.
So, I don't know.
That name.
Fucking eat your face and dick.
Or are you referring to Kikichu?
No, that's not in a tree very much, is it?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
they live
do?
in the,
Yeah, that's where they live all the time.
Okay. Actually, that does look more like what I was thinking. So, because it said actually to use the weasel skills stats. So,
On a monkey.
that's what you saw, right? What he showed the last time.
Chinchilla.
Yep.
There's also chinchillas.
No, we got it. Yeah, this has a long tail and does more by bite. That's how it grabs more than hand.
That's a Pikachu.
Yeah, that is definitely Kikichu. And the only other thing that it could be is a spider monkey.
Yes. No.
I got enough animals.
Spider monkeys? No, they're not. I didn't even report on the middle school. No, they're not.
Well,
Unless they've been abused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can.
yeah.
Or be harassed. Really bad.
More time of year, like
Yeah.
mating season.
Yeah. Any animal is violent on that.
Which would
Marmoset?
like humans are from the
No, we're done. What are you doing?
Just seeing that.
Stop it! Stop it!
Adorable.
Put it down. We're done.
That's the
We already found out what it was. I'm waiting for her action.
I'm gonna follow it.
You go climbing on it, make another climb roll, make it 10 this time because you're getting out on thinner branches.
Damn it. 8.
Okay.
I follow the tree on my ass.
Make an intelligence roll of 12 and you'll catch on.
15.
Okay, you're like, I can't follow you. You're looking at it.
Probably an orangutan.
Speed 15 as he dives off the branch onto your hammock where your stuff is.
No.
That's a capuchin for you.
And then the voodoo doll comes up and says, "Hi."
What'd
8. Fuck.
you do? Did you just climb him down? Because it was only an 8 to get up this high. Are you climbing down or jumping down?
I broke on my speed. I broke on my speed.
Okay, so it's taking you a while. So, he's rifling through your backpack.
Fucker.
You're looking for just things. How many items you got?
Well, the ring is on my hand.
I'm just talking about that. Just go through the items and skip the ones that are like being carried on your body. You can't get the puppet.
Bedroll, canteen, clothing ×2, lantern with oil, and matches. Laudanum pistol is on my hand, is on my side. Tarot cards is in my. Fuck, it's in my bag.
was ask for help to get the monkey.
No.
Get
5.
the monkey away from your stuff.
Took my matches.
Okay.
Oh god.
Monkey, monkey with matches.
Oh god.
That's a danger.
Is this King Louis? What the hell?
He probably because it rattles.
Could be.
It rattles.
Yeah, could be too.
He's playing with it. He hasn't left yet. He's still.
Well, that would explain the largest forward squire in history.
I'm gonna jump down.
You jump down on him.
Mhm.
Just remember.
Do we roll for your hammock to see how well you set it?
No.
Roll for that first.
What?
12. Your intelligence plus.
11.
11. So, first jump, you're only going to need an 8. 11, you'll need afterwards. So 10. Okay. So you're jumping down. Now, you'll need an 11, and we'll use your determination as a base, because to see if the hammock comes loose.
15.
Okay. It holds.
I'm gonna grab that little shit.
He will need. Well, I guess we should do that then. Speed 5. 7. He's distracted badly.
I'm sure that. 2 wins.
Got it?
10.
10? Okay. You got it. What do you want to do?
Do the 10.
He was just distracted. Well, you jumped down on him. That's what I should check. You hit. He's got to Dex 7. Same skill on. Let's see. I'd say. What'd you hit with? An 11. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Plus a stat. Okay, he's held on. He didn't go shooting off in the air off the hammock and just hit it. He held on. But he's right there.
I'm gonna grab it.
You grab him. His defense is 10, 19. And you use your melee as your bonus.
2, 10.
Got him. What suit?
Or
You have for hand to hand? It's gonna give me a strength level. Hard.
I have fists.
Yeah, what's it say for that?
3.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. That's more than his strength. So you have him held.
I'm gonna take the matches away from him.
I make noise at him?
No, that's what it makes.
Well, my strength is 2, 3, 8, 9. Your strength with your matches is. Why'd you phone me?
14.
Quit telling me no. 14? Okay, you got it. Make a charisma roll. Or pull. Sorry.
11.
11. It's average. He's looking around, kind of squirming a bit to get away. This thing is pretty flexible though. So it may get a bite on you if you keep holding it after a while. Or it may choose not to bite you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pet its head.
Yeah, pet its head.
Yes.
Do a determination check. Call that for like an empathy thing, yeah, control.
12.
12. Okay, it seems to be staying calm, kind of. Make a perception check. 12.
Got it, Jeffrey.
He doesn't need to add sound effects. What do you for him.
Did you get another Joker?
Fuck you. I needed what? A 12 on what?
12 on perception.
13.
Well, that would be good to stop. You know, usually about 10 seconds behind everyone else.
Its feet and tail are reaching for your bag.
I'm gonna move my bag.
It's time to swing right into a tree branch and knock it down. Probably speed and strength check.
Well, if you want to beat it up.
All I'm saying is, you know, it's on his arms like just right against the tree.
I'll just drop it off the hammock. But then everyone else has to deal with it.
See, it's fine picking up the ground.
Yeah. So you throw it at Garrett's tent. The problem is it only hit the outside of the tent.
Tent's back down where
If you throw it near enough down there, one of the natives may get it.
It's a delicacy.
Yeah. One's good. Everyone do a perception check. 14.
13.
So, 2, 7,
9.
what?
Perception plus that number.
Let's see. 13.
No one sees you doing this.
Or cares.
Yeah. You're just up there on your hammock wrestling with it because you're trying to steal your stuff and no one's looking up at you at all.
You know what
Or over your
Pikachu?
way. Yeah. It's a weasel type thing. Well, let's see here. Speed check then. 15.
18.
Okay. He went to bite you.
Yeah, I'm tossing son of a bitch.
Okay. I would say strength check. Using your strength and hit the lowest defense number and he's gone. Otherwise you may drop him closer. Or he holds on.
8, 9, 10.
Okay. Off into the jungle he goes. You hear some trees and stuff. He makes some noise. Didn't sound like he died or anything. So he caught a tree or horse or something on the way, but he's not there anymore. So, everyone else was all right on their encounters for the night. So, we go to... Would be you again? Oh, we gotta rotate this thing around.
It was her and it's mine.
Oh, because you guys are lost. Mike gets to pull on a event.
One card.
Low number. This is like a group event. What is that? 1?
13.
3.
So it's 3 points. Keep going.
8.
8 total. Guys, wake up today to a heavy rain. Travel today will be affected by heavy rain. Movement modifiers, travel. Oh, no, tomorrow will be 3 bags of wet. So today, when moving, whoever's also doing the event check will go off a team of 6, and you'll want to get to at least a 12 or you will not move that space. So, for movement in this rain, or do you guys just stay at camp?
I'm fine with moving.
We could just find some thick branches and leaves and use them as
Railings.
canopy.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of canopy there. It's still basically the ground's starting to get wet.
Well, that's why having a hammock hanging off branches is kind of useful.
Yes. So you guys move forward this morning towards the mountain.
Yeah, might as well keep going.
Okay, well then, since it would be Bill's draw, you want low numbers. For your terrain effect, we'll call it the last day of 3.
Oh.
Jeez. Nothing. But you will need a strength of a card of a 6 at least. So can you drop me a 6?
2, 3, 4, 8.
No. Total is 6.
Oh, 6.
No, you didn't make it. You got 5.
Yeah.
Nope. So you guys don't move forward any. Then it's your turn. Or no, you did that, right? You rolled that?
Low number?
Yes. Eight. Okay. Everyone do a perception check. Oh wait, also we should do. You do a 6 for movement. No, it actually would only give you a -1, so you'll go ahead and make it. It just slows you down.
On the speed check?
No, the team movement because of the range, but you can only get a -1 for the whole day, so you already got the -1, so you're good.
So perception.
Yeah, perception check for everyone. Give me a 12.
I got an
17.
Ooh. You must have been up front. Because
13.
as you're up front there, I gotta find their stats. You see some people. You see, 8 people. You guys are a pretty good sized group. 8 people. Tribesmen. They seem to be carrying some goods. Like homemade goods, they're probably heading to town. But they are on the trail. Just around them. Do you want to stop them for a little bit? Anything you want to do? It is in a heavy rain, though.
Yeah, we're probably all concerned about Peter at Footy Service going to pass.
Just let them pass? Okay. That's a question. Do you make them wait, or you let them pass? You guys pull off the roadside, let them pass?
What do you think? You probably would have them pass.
We'll pause for a little bit.
Okay. Actually,
Be polite.
well, I think I'm thinking about the Josh Gates thing. When you have the 2 wagons on the same road and they meet, the car with the most people would move the car, so the lighter one could go by, and then they would put theirs back. So they kind of always moved to the lighter group, and that could be different. Yeah, it comes off as polite, anyways. Since you brought this on, do a charisma check.
15.
15. That's good. We will give you guys. Jeez. Because there's actually 4 adventures in here. Tribe. Charisma. Kind of a +2 bonus right now when the word gets around that you guys are like not your typical English travelers cutting through and just screwing with everyone and doing whatever you want, making everyone wait. Okay. One more check for this day before camp. Was it Zelda?
Why is that guy who's wearing his rainbow nothing skin down?
1.
No time.
4. 14.
Okay. And we're now in area 5.
Looks like Lance is using smack.
We've hit the mountains. Okay. Go this far. And then everyone needs a perception check.
12.
10.
Just add up your numbers.
So it's 10.
Go ahead.
20.
Card for me. Okay. So, what we have is, well, the closest thing to luck in this game is just to have all of you put down a random card from this deck. Lowest number, this will happen. You guys ran into an animal. Who is it encountering first? Just randomly draw top card.
And one of the lowest numbers in danger, or
Yes.
safe?
Yes. Go in danger.
Keep
So 3.
keep rolling if you get a face card.
Yeah, because you just get higher numbers.
13.
7, 2.
Your turn.
So, Doc, what was your perception check?
20.
Okay. Your perception was good enough to turn and see a poisonous snake, like right near you. We will go off speed.
Snakes.
5 heads.
5. Oh, whoa. Where's my cards? There they
Why
are.
is it gotta be snakes?
5.
5 heads. Why is it always probably caught?
You're lucky. 8. Do a speed 8. Beat a speed 8. You get an ace, you
15.
fail. 15? Okay, you have a chance to react to it before it bites you. With its venomous self, it does look like a venomous snake. The colors match. Your defense to hit it is 12 and 22. What do? It's gonna attack. You just have a split second before it does so.
Excuse me.
Why it's dangerous to go in the jungle.
Exactly.
She used to go alone. Take this.
I'll shoot it with both of my revolvers.
We're pretty close to hit this damn snake.
What? I'm not shooting my fucking ray gun at it.
Well, if he misses with one, then the other one might hit.
Exactly.
2 shots, 12 to hit, 22 for crit.
You okay?
Oh yeah.
This is the first revolver. And
Hit with the
second.
other.
How much damage?
That was a halt.
7.
He has a defensive rating of 1. I think it has to do with the fact they just kind of roll with damage. But he only has 3 hit points. So does a dead snake. But since that's just a quick encounter, you guys continue finishing for that day. Set camp. So first thing we need to do, set your camp.
Got snake for dinner.
I would say you still need to set up your tent and everything.
Yeah.
So if you have a mechanic, use that. Otherwise, use intelligence. Mechanic, you need an 8. Intelligence, you need a 10.
Mechanic, I got mechanic 1.
So I think we'll do a 2.
So I need a what?
You need a total of 8. 2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You're done. So
Having a little issue, but
your tent's not doing great. Everyone else do all right? How'd you do on your hammocks?
Intelligence checks or mechanics?
Yeah, you can do either. And mechanics at an 8. Intelligence at a 10.
10.
9 on mechanics for my 10.
Okay.
All run intelligence.
Okay. You guys get set up. Your tent is questionable. It's fighting you.
yeah.
And
For the
winning,
rain.
apparently.
You get a determination. How much? What'd you get?
Mine?
Yeah. How close did you get?
I had a
4. So you need a 6.
6. I had a
So you need
6.
2 more points. So if I take 2 points, 12. Give me a determination of 12, and you can finish setting up the tent. Otherwise, you'll give up. Because it's getting late, it's been raining, you'll decide to just sleep
I
under
need a what? Need a 12?
12 determination. It's willpower. It's to keep pushing through this shit.
8. 9.
No, 8 plus determination of what?
Oh,
6. Is that 6?
Yeah.
14. You make it. So it takes him a while, and it's getting late, and he does it. Now, at this point, I need to start getting every night, because it's a second night, so I probably should have done last night. Everyone to do an endurance check of at least an 8. If you pull an ace, you'll probably catch him.
Shit. So we gotta do that?
7.
11.
I got it.
Well, okay. You got an ace?
Yeah. Baby Yoda, why have you betrayed me?
Baby Yoda, don't thank you at the moment. You took his cookies away.
Baby Yoda's body gets flushed out the airlock. Or turns into a chia.
Chia.
It's a chia.
Okay. So, I draw.
I'll explain why he was listening. He ate that frog.
2.
Right?
Oh, you're lucky. 3. The next day, take 3 points off your hit points.
Affected by DR or through DR?
Through DR, because that's to do with your body feeling ill. Maybe it could have been the rain yesterday, but you just do not feel good this day. You'll get your normal healing at the end of the night, unless something happens, and then you'll probably be over it. But, or if you do it again. Yeah. I pulled a queen, which is 2 plus an ace, so it ended up only being 3. So it was not like you have malaria or anything like that. It's like you have jungle rot or something. You know, just some of the shit you get when you walk around the jungle.
So you don't need to worry about it.
So, did I do the encounter checks for everyone that evening? I think I set your tens first. So doing encounter checks, face cards.
Or
Face card? Nope.
change your fucking oil.
Really?
Face cards, you 3.
That's only been in there for
Well,
some
try
days.
not to drive face cards. This is your in-camp encounters. Okay, camp went well. Everyone's usually probably too busy, especially after a day like this,
Tastes like shit.
to worrying about getting it, about being pissed off about crap.
Of course it's shit.
They're like,
Hey,
we would like to
today is
sleep
good.
now.
Do it right.
I should have kept track. 1. 2. Oh, that's right, you slipped. 3. So, we've had, I want to keep track, for food purposes, 3 days. Okay, next morning. First of all, who are we on? Bring around the table. Mike? Mike, draw. You want low number for general event for the day. This has to do with weather and things like that a lot of times.
Yes.
Okay, no event. Nice day, except for, it won't be quite as bad though. But remember, like the day after it said, the next day the ground's still wet, but the difficulty goes down to 2 points.
That's some people I know.
So basically, when you're drawing for the movement for the group, You only need to draw a 4 or higher on your card, or drop it.
Oh, since we didn't have anything going on that night, I overtook my health.
Yes. What's your endurance?
5.
Do we give you a full endurance back?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we like to have it. It's crazy in this game like that. That's why every time it confuses me. And then you go to Tunnels and Trolls. How much do I heal? 1 point.
I'm still at negative 15.
I don't know. You,
66.
Mike, your character I think probably has 3 months. Of
Yeah, the
recovery.
reason for that is I
Yeah, he's got a 3 times
I was
slow
looking at
recovery.
that.
Yeah. So whatever you were at, negative what? Do you remember?
15, but he brought me back up to 2.
Well, no, but the original was 15. The other
Yeah.
was just, yeah. So
Yeah.
15 times 3, 45 days.
Yeah, but then I got, like I said, I got healed up to 2.
It doesn't matter.
Oh. So because of that negative, it's still going to take that long?
Yeah. Because of the crit.
God damn.
Magically healing you only makes it so you can get up again.
It
but
isn't
the
like
full
one
healing-
episode, 1 month.
Both legs are
What?
Didn't you say like one episode of that is like a month?
No.
No.
3.
It's 3 months
No.
in one episode?
3 episodes is 1 month.
Okay, that's what I was...
Yeah, that's how we keep track of birth dates and, you
You know
know,
what?
certain pregnant women. They lifted a pyramid back years ago.
Okay, so it doesn't
Right.
I have no
Feels
soul to
like-
burn.
In the game, it's been years.
Yeah, it has. We've been over 3.5 years in our time
Yeah.
in this game. Or that game. This is a different one. Okay, back to here. We did the general, okay. Morning event, general event, he drew, low number. You draw for movement. We're on list 5.
13.
Okay. What were you drawing for?
Movement.
Movement.
Okay. And you made the movement. Now let's draw for the general event. Which is what I was looking at, and I was wondering why you were looking so high numbers. You want low numbers?
6.
Okay. Perception check, everyone.
3.
It's probably due to the...
Perception of what?
Perception check.
Of what?
Well, yeah, this should be obvious. 10.
10.
16.
13.
Perception.
Yeah.
Blue lemon.
I got 9.
Okay, you didn't notice. For those that made it, notice that an individual person coming down the trail. They're not carrying any packs or anything. If anything, they've got a bow with them.
So 100.
It's a native.
How do you guys wish to respond?
Let the daughter talk to him.
Okay. Since you said the idea, you may draw the card. Her skill is at a 6.
Whoa.
Okay. She'll ask you, what did you want to ask them?
Just what they're doing, and if we could go right on by them without any incident.
So their response. Looking at the size of the group, he decides. Plus, he's still looking. He doesn't have any like trail he's following yet, and he doesn't seem violent. He's actually one of the friendlier tribes which are in the area, and that's the area you're in right now. Is one of the friendlier tribes. So.
Then I was wondering then if that's the case, if he knows anything about the area or a wall or anything near here. Because the friendlier ones are better to ask those questions to.
No.
Okay.
He hunts the mountains, so there's nothing like that in the mountains here.
Okay.
But he's heard of such things further north.
Is that the chair hitting the fan?
Yeah.
He's heard of something up farther north.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably turn that down if you want.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Use your bottom button.
Right here?
There once you should turn it off.
Right there?
Yep. There you go. Because we have the window.
I can't see it, so I just need.
Oh, that's fine. That's usually how I turn it on from down there. I just reach around. I don't want to get up.
Right?
He tells you there's nothing, but he's heard there's a place, an old Incan trail, way north of here, like many days. But it's beyond the dangerous people.
Then I'll ask him, is it beyond, well, is there any bridge or waterways that we have to go through? 'Cause I don't think we would know about the bridge, would we yet?
This bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's known. It's
Okay.
on the map. Anything that's on that map is known.
Okay. So I'll ask him, is it past the bridge?
I
Stone
have
Bridge.
a whole nother map. Oh, yes. Way past that,
Are we on the right path to get to it?
given time.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all. I will relay that to the group then.
But, the jungle's a large place, he says, as he goes back to hunting.
But I will
Probably
relay-
hunting a kingfisher. Has been following the
or a
girl.
jaguar.
No, he'd let that go. You don't hunt those bastards. You just don't get hunted.
Right.
I don't think the locals, unless they come around the village, I don't think they care much about it. They kind of keep away from each other. So, we're on the second part of this day. That was you? Or
He started it. Boom.
okay. Go, Blake. Draw for today's travel event. Ooh, that's good. And now do the movement, which I only need a 4.
Queen. 5. Or
Okay.
4, actually.
Good enough. And one more part so you can camp basically out of the mountains or right at the edge of them by evening. So, Zelda, first do the terrain effect. I will remind you again. Were you trying to do a movement or the random terrain effect?
You said that.
Terrain event.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 on 5. Entirely false trail through the mountains. You guys end up somewhere up over here. So this is different than the other one. It's more of actually a false trail you were following. You guys can choose to go back because the trail ends here, but there's still like a route to go if you want to.
And so let's go back.
Perception check. 12. A little above average.
I got a 7.
Okay, anyone else? He can't find the way back.
Perception. I mean, needed what?
12.
Everything's starting to look the same to me.
Green. Blake says he knows the way back. Does everyone just gonna believe him?
Yep.
Okay. It'll be that. So, you guys end up camping here. Let's do it this way. Never mind. Okay. So, another day. Another dollar. Oh. So everyone get a first setting your equipment. Gets rather monotonous, doesn't it?
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Ace.
14.
10.
Or what?
Intelligence or mechanics?
Yeah, intelligence or mechanics. If you end up sleeping outside without any kind of mosquito
7.
netting or anything like that, there's enough effective.
I got a 7.
7? Okay. You're having problems again.
It's an old tent, and these get thrown away, I think. So
you're just gonna sleep with the
13.
cot and the net over you?
yeah.
Okay. 20. tomorrow morning, you have a -1 on your endurance check.
Why?
Without the net, you would have a -2
Why?
because you get exposed to worse events in the jungle, which can make you sick.
Then maybe I'll try this.
Try the 10 again.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a from my
7 on it.
7.
7. So it's a -5. So that's a 15
So I got a 15 up
on your
my
determination.
7.
If you fail, it basically means you got so angry you.
So 9, 17. No, 16. Yeah, 16.
Ooh. Good thing. You would have broken it. You'd been like, I hate this thing! Throwing it down the mountain. You right, Garrett? Fine! I wanted to see a red line. I was just picturing Garrett angrily walking back to the group. Trying to act like it was all good. So, you guys, that was the setting up check. Everyone do for a random check. See if you get attacked by something funny. A clown. Oh, that's a pretty card.
Joker.
A priest.
Well, you got a jack.
Yep.
Oh, you got one too.
Jack.
Both of you draw another card. Give me the number.
4.
4 and a 1.
They like you.
Let's throw that fucking Kinkajou again.
It's following you.
Both of you two make perception checks.
I need to see if there's actually a preferred version.
9.
There is.
Well-
There is. It's fan-made.
Well, so it's Pokemon Uranium.
You're what?
There's literally a fan-made version of the Pokemon games called Pokemon Uranium.
Okay.
So basically, nuclear power plant exploded and there's irradiated Pokemon now. And oh god, are they nasty.
I imagine they would be. But we will first deal with your issue. What'd you get on your
That sounds
perception check?
awesome.
Or are you having to redraw because of the Joker?
9.
9. Okay. So we're up to speed. Oh. Pick one of these two, supposedly being next to you, see if they could have seen what you didn't see. Okay, make a perception check. You failed at an 8, you'll need a 10.
11.
Okay. There's a snake coming down on her.
Snack.
Behind the head. I'm talking about the snake.
Speed? God damn. Oh, that's because he's slower. 6. But he's a lot bigger around.
Even not pulling, I beat that.
He's a constrictor.
Stop it.
He's dropping down.
Snack. Little slur snack.
Speed 6. What do you want to do? He's trying to loop you. He's going to start constricting you. He's trying to throw a loop around you.
But just wants a hug.
Hey, we don't get into that until after many, many cocktails. Speed of 10.
Okay? What do you want to do?
Grab it up from behind the head so I can try and...
Try to grab it. Do a strength check or melee. Your number is 12. Or no, 10. Constrictors are bigger. They're easier to snag.
I didn't need to drop those moxies.
You got it, you're saying?
19.
Okay, you got him. So, it gives you a chance to do something because you didn't see it coming. Do you wish to attack or get out of the way? Defense or attack?
I'm gonna punch it in the nose.
You're going to punch it?
Yeah.
I don't want to snap off its fangs so I can't bite.
Okay, punch it. 12 or 10 to hit it. 20 to crit.
14.
Okay, you hit it. Damage?
2.
2. So it takes 1 point damage. Oh,
And it just does this to you.
you hit him. Doesn't seem to care much. So, we'll go to speed then. I have a speed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Between you two.
Which one?
Speed 11.
17.
Okay. You get to go before he goes again.
14.
Okay. Basically, that's when he's going to try to get out. So you two may do something before he tries to escape. What do you guys wish to do?
Do I have it by the head?
Huh? You have it by the back of the head, but he's getting ready to like struggle, and he's pretty long, so he probably, well, actually, he's not as big as he should be, but he's not a giant constrictor, just a constrictor, so his strength is only 4.
Basically, slam head into ground, pull out katana, and
Well then, yeah, just do an attack, 10 to hit. 20 to crit. He's got 5 points left with 1 point defense.
15.
But holding him like that, I'll give you his defense is basically his ability to move. So 5 points. What'd you get?
15.
15 to hit. Got him. How much damage?
7.
7. He dead. You speared his head.
Lunch.
What was your perception check?
I have to try to.
Go ahead and do it then, if you
restrict
haven't done
me.
it yet.
It isn't poisonous, right?
Mine was
You had an encounter too.
So, barbecue?
12.
12. Okay.
Or would you like a belt?
Suddenly,
Maybe if you were your glasses.
crawling in
Yeah, well, the nose part
the
fucking got.
entrance of your tent,
Got
as
right
you're getting
there.
ready, after got everything done,
What just happened?
skittering
Well,
in,
those were my contacts.
it's like a good 4 or 5 foot long centipede.
Or is that con?
Body's about that big
I
around.
want to do. I want
It's
to
a giant centipede.
hit it. Freaking.
You hadn't seen these since the World's Fair.
Someone bumped the bottom of it.
So, its speed
Literally pulled my contact out. Like,
is 5, 6, 7, 8. God, I suck.
I was like, well, now I'm blind in that eye.
So I gotta pick my speed.
Yeah, you need a higher than an 8 or I will attack you first.
7, 8, 9.
Ah, a 1 would. Okay. Well then, you may go before I hit you. My giant centipede is going to nail you with his giant pincers in the ankle. And it's got venom.
Those fuckers hurt too.
It's a 5 foot long one.
I'm gonna use my sword.
8, 16.
8,
Other asphyxiation.
8, and it's a 6.
Plus 6,
Mhm.
12.
What happened?
So 12 hits. How much damage? Soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, where is it? Diamond 6.
Okay. He's actually got 2 points of defense due to their armor. It's still coming. But you have like cut a couple legs off it.
Why does it feel like it should be break time right now, but it's only 8:56?
Because these days going way too damn quick.
I was wondering if we can delay Christmas for a week.
I want the 3-day weekend.
Well, at least it has a value. It's just it's coming so quick this year. I gotta finish shopping tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow. So,
Yeah, you're not the only one that has to work tomorrow.
yeah, but you don't have to deal with that.
I don't.
You just deal with mandated.
No, I have to deal with
I've
large
worked for
crowds.
for a full career. I'm done with it.
Yeah, in a tiny room with a microphone.
No.
No,
Serious.
that was public access. I had 2 jobs. I did a lot of retail work and Kinko's.
Yeah, we didn't have Karens back then.
Oh, we did. We had one lady that
Certainly
threw a
there were,
fit
they
because
just-
I called her a lady. Excuse me, lady. Don't you dare call me that. Bitch. Didn't go well after that. Manager couldn't do much for me. I was just a ship supervisor. I wasn't a manager. I said I had to be nice. Okay. 2.
You
What's
should
your
sing
defense?
that Sears on Christmas.
4. Oh yeah, I love that.
Russ on
I got paid.
18.
I was one of the few commission carried people, so like I would make up to 30% on some of those tools, and I did nothing but sat here and ring up for like 8-10 hours straight. I ain't going home until they're done spending money for me.
He was a registered hog.
9 and 18.
So were we.
9 and 18.
Yeah, but people liked coming to us because we told them how it was.
I remember
4.
tail end of the Black Friday shopping when I told that
9.
old lady
I
to
got
shove that fucking toy right
Diamond.
in her ass.
5 points.
Don't worry, we'll make sure to give you some
You have your
batteries later.
defense.
Remember the one I looked
Just
straight in the
regular.
face and said, "Why do you need to lube and dog food?"
Alright, I'm going to get after it again.
They made the mistake of
go ahead.
putting me and Mike right next to
Off
each
of
other.
my
No.
6
we
plus
should've
what
said
you roll,
is,
or
I
7,
believe
so
they
it's
sell
a
meat pads too.
13
that hit.
I had
with a
The husband had the knee pads.
8.
Yeah, they put Mike in 16, and I was in the one right next to his. He was going off on his customers, I was going off on mine.
Throw away some of your good cards, huh?
I swear we had somebody filming us. Because we kept on hearing laughing.
Then there was a time I spent a long time.
That was
for about
April,
a year,
actually.
2 years, selling blinky lights.
Yeah, because I was wearing my other one that said,
Okay. He turns to leave. He's been cut up enough. You let him leave or you finish him.
Let him go.
Okay.
and I had
Leaves
a
me
red
alone,
shirt
I
on
leave
and
him
everything
alone.
else.
You 3 draw a card.
Meh.
We're checking for a second encounter check. Okay. None of you ran into his running away giant centipede. So.
Wait. It's a millipede.
No.
I sliced and diced.
No, I don't know. It lost a few legs, so.
So
We
now
call a
it's
centipede
okay.
missing like 20 legs. Disabled.
Yeah.
He's got a little tag on his head. He can park anywhere.
Now it's bad.
So, you guys set camp. He doesn't die, she doesn't die. You all do fine. Next morning, we'll start with endurance checks. We only need an 8. That means you 2.
7.
If you
14.
have an 8, just don't get an ace.
14.
12.
Okay? You're still good. Okay. No one's keeping seat.
7.
7. Oh, that's your total?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I got a long past 10.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh,
Go away
look,
for a while.
they're back.
Yeah.
What, from the demo?
No, the spammers.
Oh, wait. You know those terms? They come from those the 4-letter things. They're also on every site that is some sexy girl that has nothing under their stuff. They're bots.
Yeah.
I hide them. And after we're done watching, I go through and I get rid of them. But that's what they are.
Aztec and...
If someone clicked on it, it would take you to a porno site.
No. Actions report or block.
Okay. You can block if you want. I don't care if I had 1,000 bots. As long as I would
Fine,
make
that's what I'm
money.
doing.
Matthew Briggs and Elspeth F3.
Is it same names or it should be like
Different names.
Yeah. Okay. So, next day we did the endurance check. Now we've already have the ground drying up some, so we don't have to worry about that. What we're going to have though is on 5, one more event encounter. Who are we at? Going around. Who? What? Last you? Last time before we camped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
me.
you. First event. There's no movement check this time.
4.
4 on 5 is safe. Okay. Next one, we'll put you up to that bridge.
Is that the wire for your fucking PS4 controller?
Mm-hmm. But Doesn't stay in the damn thing because I need to.
So we will have
right there.
your
Mine doesn't have that.
for the group. You want a low number
Yeah,
if
that's
possible.
the nice thing about USB-Cs.
7.
What's your charge at?
7,
21.
28.
and we're now in.
Yeah, my phone's close.
Actually, I can charge this after
3.
game.
You're back on 3
Off of what?
I can charge it after game.
and 7.
There you go.
Okay. Well, you guys are going this way and then hit the river. False trail.
Oh, okay. Oh, snap.
So, perception checks for everyone. 12. See if we can find where the old trail was.
11.
Fuck you.
Perception.
12.
9.
No one made it.
She hasn't
Okay.
pulled yet.
Huh?
Give her a chance. You got
Oh.
a joker.
Oh, I didn't know it. Okay.
Say Joker or got you.
Just go for it.
17.
All right.
17. Okay. So you go back. And then it is Alex's turn.
Yep.
Draw a card. This is
The last joker.
an event.
Isn't it?
We want low.
3.
Are we good? And it ends up being, because of the delay there on the trip, do you guys want to stay on this side of the river, or do you force the march, which will bring down your morale for your people, over the bridge to the other side and camp on that side? Okay, take it nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Looks like someone would hang it.
so set your camps.
Okay. Make it. 17.
Set your camp.
11.
It's new. Your tent does not want to work. So determination. Since
This
you have
is why
a,
you should have read the instructions.
do you use the intelligence?
9.
What's your intelligence?
The instructions go what?
No,
6.
she's,
So it's a 7. So it's a 15 again. You need determination 15.
I don't know what?
Determination.
So I know
You have
that
6.
earlier today.
Oh.
12.
Okay.
We were going to,
So.
to the store.
If it's a red card,
And I was clicking
You trash
on
the tent?
whispering, because
otherwise
I
you give
do-
up on it. Red card. Your tent is gone.
What the fuck is that?
I just threw it away because it's no good anymore.
I was like,
You must have bent it the first night or
Oh.
something, and it's been in trouble since then.
It's
So,
garbage.
you're camping with the -1.
I was like, if you keep clicking that damn thing against your keyboard, when you rip that
So-
away.
Up on my what?
Your endurance. It's in the well. No, it doesn't affect your stats. What it is the roll in the morning for illness, because you're sleeping out in nature instead of in the safety of a tent. Bugs and stuff can get to you. You're on a cot, so you're not sleeping on the ground without a net, which is the worst way. Actually, more -5, 4. Everyone do a random encounter for the camp.
Queen.
Queen, king. 3. What'd you get, Joker?
Yeah, IG88.
3.
3. Okay.
Oh my god, it's the message to Data telling him to do his plan.
Yours is king. Is yours king? Okay, so you do yours first. Go ahead and draw a card. 1 to 10, basically.
I gotta cut your hair.
7.
Shut off that
Okay.
speakerphone, Zach.
Perception check. 12.
Wax.
13.
13. Have you guys set camp shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're setting camp, as you're setting up your part of the camp, you realize there is something large moving like down a trail along the river towards you guys.
The missing link.
This thing is like almost like donkey size. Pretty good sized animal. What was your perception check?
13.
13. about 12. It's a bear. It's a spotted bear heading this way. Now,
Those things are usually harmless unless
they can be.
You
You
pull
just
my
need a.
shotgun too, just to be on the safe side.
Okay. You basically
Warn everyone.
let it see, and you just make your presence known.
Yeah.
Okay. Charisma check. You only need an 8. You guys highly outnumbered.
15.
Okay. You guys highly outnumbered 2. So it heads on down the river underneath the bridge. Basically looking for food, trying to fatten up for the winter. So, yours. Die 10. Or die 10. That's die 10 on chart here. But
well, if
What do
I
we
need
need?
dice, I have some down here.
you need a card, sorry. You random roll.
Ah!
We're seeing what your encounter is. What kind of animal? What'd you get?
6.
Or 7?
Yeah.
There's something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like to defend yourself?
No.
Okay. You're sitting there, setting up your cot in your net, when a smaller animal, basically a smaller bear, comes wandering over by you, like it's cutting through the camp.
Yeah, like somebody tell you actually, right?
I'm just gonna leave it alone, see if it goes bypasses.
Okay? Everyone else make a perception check of
17.
I didn't think it would bother me, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
11.
13.
Okay? Remember that bear you saw?
Yeah.
The young is cutting through the camp right now.
Well, we don't piss it off, and its mama won't come and, eat him.
Or anybody else.
The cub
Okay.
is closer to you.
No, I'm leaving it alone.
I'm
ignoring it.
Okay, yeah. 10. It goes on through. It just doesn't care about you guys. Goes on through the camp, joins the mother underneath the bridge. Anyone want to go into the bridge?
No.
It's all wood under the bridge.
So, what time is it?
9:10.
Do we want to break now?
Sure, why not?
And we'll continue on the other side, or as we cross the bridge? Okay. We know it's been, but until we get to a... Basically, we'll be keeping this up until you find that city. Then there is an adventure at the city. And then, remember the story about the caverns underneath the city? There's an adventure for that. And then, there's an adventure for underneath that. So this is what we're slowly working our way towards. Later on, it'll be more dungeon stuff. So, you might miss this later, but this is really repetitive. You gotta find the right spot, though. So, everyone take a break.
Described high school.
Mm-hmm.
Competitive as fuck.
Yeah, with a lot of jocks trying to find the right spot.
I don't know. Most jocks I knew were like more worried about finishing faster than everyone else. Yeah, I agree. They had like bells in the front room, and they come running out and slap the bell.
Ooh, fun.
I'm first.
Since yesterday, we've had 51 new deaths due to COVID.
Mm.
And 7,200 new cases. Killing enough people.
Do you see the controller there?
Uh,
Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. I gotta turn it up so people can hear something. As soon as I get all your guys' pictures like done like I did his, I'll
Special weather statement until Thursday. Avoid
Put
the
your
subject
pictures
event
in.
as per the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's, around New Year's it's supposed to drop down to 10 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
That part, I'm working that day. With extreme cold, frostbite, and hypothermia will occur.
Come on. People need some music. Picture has a snake gonna eat someone's head.
Snake in the head. Oh, by the way, I've got a copper sheet thing going on in Satisfactory, so.
I was gonna get on that last night.
Hold on for like 10 minutes and then my heading to it. Stop. Yeah, I was getting the resources together to start building the coal power plants. I've got some water extractors built, but I haven't built any pipes or power lines to them yet.
Did you grab yours?
No.
I'm actually get thrown away or something.
It better not have gotten thrown away.
That's what I thought too.
Nah.
So that's kind of annoying that Mike notified me that you picked him up right when I got to his place. I shot him a message when I left mine, so he could have responded right away going, hey, you picked him up.
I just randomly showed up there. I was like, ah.
I just realized something.
What?
I've got to add some map.
I'm sure you don't need to add some chicken to your sauce.
No.
Alright, it's been another time.
At least it's not something menu.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not maintenance. Hey, that's whipped cream, isn't it? Or did I read the label wrong?
Whip.
That's
Like Miracle Whip.
Alright, I'm gonna stuff it out.
So basically,
Ow.
chicken whipped cream.
Fucking hit.
At least it wasn't for me.
Okay, I'm not getting up.
I don't want to get it because my knee hurts.
I'm not getting up.
But, oh, we are.
Ride that bridge.
Oh, that hurt. Nah. Okay. I have got to go and get some air. Ah. Ah, got it. Yeah.
I noticed that's the same side Mike was on.
Yeah.
Your hip with Mike.
No. I have issues with my hips.
I'm pretty sure your hips had an issue with Mike.
Ah.
I need some mountains.
What was I?
Where's that? See where we're shooting for? See that town right there?
Yeah,
That's one the guide was talking about, that there's a wall or something nearby there.
Of course, it could always just be an outer marker on the territory.
Yeah, it could be anything. Who said the guide was right? You're hoping he was. Actually, no one needs to go by me to sit down.
All wiped out.
Been a long week, huh?
You ain't done yet, huh? You'll like the 3-day weekend, won't you?
Yeah. Thankfully tomorrow's my last day for this week, and we're supposed to have a half day. Don't know if we fully will, but
They promised you one, huh?
It's indication that, like, on the day before Christmas break, usually we're told at the half mark to, go home. And we're paid for the full day.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
And also get paid for Fridays, so.
If you want, everyone had a chance to look at this list of like personal items to see if there's anything you wanted to bring with you.
I'm gonna have to go buy a new tent. That thing was bent and destroyed too much. It's too old. Throw it away.
It was defective. It was always bad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually,
Why'd you guys give me the bad tent?
when I was military, I had one that was damaged. Somehow, I guess, got moved or something. It was damaged. I had to replace one.
Toothbrush and soap.
Okay.
Ouch! Ouch!
Or just get the personal grooming toolkit.
Okay. Means you can bust that out when you're trying to like for some reason all of a sudden you gotta look good,
Or just, soap and a toothbrush for it. Keep the beard trimmed and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, if not, you start looking like every other explorer you always see.
Half crazed and stupid.
A friend of mine, he was always trying to get a beard all the time, and he had that real thin on his.
This is the biggest my move will ever grow.
Yeah, he's kind of like yours, and he wanted a big beard all his life.
I can have one. I don't want it. I don't like it when, like right here, it's getting too long. I don't like it touching my lips. It's just.
Yeah, me too. I accidentally cut my lip with my razor, so I have a bit of a scab right here.
Well, I used to have, before I had this, I had a mustache, a long one on there. It got in the way so. Yes?
Everyone got to squeeze in. That's the new route.
I got rid of that real quick.
Didn't like your handlebar mustache.
I hated that thing.
Didn't like it when people were grabbing it.
Oh, one girl did that and it yanked on it and pulled hair. That
I had a
pissed me off.
Fu Manchu mustache that hung down. It had beads in it. Because some girl at school said, "How long you gonna let that grow?" And then I decided doing that. Because who the fuck are you to ask? So I started growing it long enough to put beads in it. Before it just came down to here and ended.
Hell, beat an inch.
Just kept going. Just to be a pain in the ass. I was just crying out for attention. And then I found public access.
Defeat a narcissist.
Yes. The day that I quit doing my show live was a very painful day. I seriously had to question did I exist? If I'm not on TV twice a week, do I exist at all?
No.
That's what I thought for a while.
You were forgotten pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And now YouTube exists.
I just have to take so. I just took my infection and put it on there. Now the whole world, especially the Philippines.
Well, except for North Korea.
Well,
But
we're
they
talking
don't
about real places.
Other types there.
Isn't that kind of like Narnia?
Black cherry sweet.
North Korea, it's kind of like Narnia. We all just pretend it doesn't exist.
Only with human teasing jam.
They shoot missiles out and then they fall in the ocean. Does that hide the fact that one of the rulers had a huge baseball-sized tumor on the back of his head? So he took pictures from the other side. Boy, you have to work hard with that when you're told that your president is a god.
No.
But he's got these huge fucking deformities.
King Daniel will protect us from an A-bomb. That's literally part of the national anthem they were forced to taught to sing.
Yeah, Markiplier, when he went over there to visit, because that's part of his heritage, he was like, dude, he's like, so much crap.
My old optometrist went over there as part of the humanitarian thing to help a bunch of people, kids who are blind and, give them optical surgery.
We should flip back. Go ahead.
And literally brought a video back of them singing that, we're protected from our A-bombs. Yeah, we advanced from A-bombs a few decades ago. We now use H-bombs. We're the dreaded F-bomb.
He said it was so
Fuck! Boom.
He said it was so bad that he had to hide his camera gear.
Yeah.
That's what a GoPro's for.
He even had to hide that. If they had
Just
seen,
replace one eyeball. Be like
if they'd
that
have
guy.
seen any camera or anything, they would have grilled him till he said what he was doing with it and this and that.
It's a camera. I'm taking pictures.
If they would have gone through the camera reel to see
That's
what he
fine.
took pictures of, and then if they didn't like it, they would have
See
confiscated
a bunch
the whole
of
thing.
pictures of my penis. They'd be like, do we really have to go through it all?
Why is there a baby earthworm on this?
Just like put tons and tons so they have to like keep staring at it. For like days. You're like, are you having fun? You don't even know if that's really my penis. Now you want to know.
I'm
My
pretty sure
God.
that's what the chair without a bomb's for.
That reminds me of
Just driving
Brad
crazy.
Williams. He went over to Brazil, had a fake camera, fake wallet, so if he got mugged, they could just hand that over to him. Well, he took the phone and he was dying. His friends are like, "You just got mugged. Why are you laughing?" Because they took the cell phone that I took, nothing but filled it with nothing but pictures of my penis.
Just keep looking, man.
No matter what angle you look at it, it seems to follow you.
Exactly. That's what he said too. He was like, "Yeah, I made it to where it was looking at you no matter what you did." I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm like, what?
Then if they get busted, they get busted. Yeah.
Well, he was a little person, so it might be classified.
So, next morning, endurance checks. 8, except for you need a 9.
Got it.
Okay. No?
14.
What'd you miss it by?
2.
2 points. So you double check.
13.
Okay. Yeah.
2 health.
Yep. Kind of like last time. It's just dead standard swamp crud. Breathing in the pollens, all the moisture, shit like that.
Your allergies.
Should have brought my dehumidifier.
Wait a minute. Where's it plug in?
Plug
in.
the floor, stick it. Hey, I should be angry. Now turn around.
I know where this goes. Now, will you go the other way? Now, whose are we on? Going around the table. Mike, draw for the general event of the morning.
10.
Okay, we have high winds today. With a 3/4. No, I'm starting to sound like a
My
weatherman.
wins will.
Okay. Everyone draw a random card.
4.
10. Quit playing with your cards, man. Get it done.
Right after I drew that 10, and then it started shuffling.
Oh, was that your last card, 10?
Yes, it was.
What was the Joker?
I've already used both of them.
Oh, okay, so you had to start the whole pile over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on the last Joker.
So I had to start the whole pile over.
You?
What?
You waiting for your Joker? Or
The last one, yeah, it's in one of these last 4 cards.
3.
Hey, you're sitting in your hammock in the morning.
I got a 4. He got a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the 3. The lowest number.
These 2.
I got a 3.
Oh. Well, this is even weirder to explain. While you're laying in your hammocks,
I'm not in a hammock.
what are you laying in?
In a tent.
You're in a tent? Okay, doesn't matter. It's going to happen to you no matter where the hell you are.
Oh, so that's how that ear got you.
Both of you make perception checks.
7, 8,
12.
10, 11.
Both got 10. So,
11.
well, at least 10. That's what I need to know. You saw what happened. Hey, you. A snake comes flying into your tent, or onto your hammock from below. Lands. Thump!
I grab it and throw it back down.
Okay, speed check. Because it's kind of scared as you are. How did I get here? says the snake. Could you put me back on the ground?
6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Speed 5. 13. So, what is your defense?
9 and 19.
8. 9, 10, 11. 20. Is that a crit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm surprised I hit someone. It's been so long. And it's a spade. It's 5 points. What's your DR?
4.
Okay, so you take 1 point. But you will need an endurance roll. If it gotten through more, it would have done more.
Endurance roll of 12.
Yep, good enough.
11.
No. Well, take an additional point because once it gets you, you start bleeding like crazy. It's like stopping all the blood clotting, so you take 2 points damage. And someone with medical skill will have to stop it, but the snake is still on you. At the same time, you hear a zip. Someone tosses a snake into your tent. My speed is 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, you may act before it reacts to the fact it just got thrown around.
Grab it by the back of the head.
Okay. You'll need a 12
On.
to hit it. On your it's defense you need for your attack. Using your melee, hand-to-hand, whatever you have
Unarmed.
for unarmed. Yep. Just because he did it doesn't mean you can.
14.
Okay. What'd you get? What would be the damage for to apply? 2. 2? Okay. It fights back. We'll give it a string. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's your strength?
7.
It's free. It breaks free. So, we're back at speed check for you two. But, before we come back to that, over here, you have a snake on you. He bit you.
Yeah, snake eyes. Wait, why is the G.I. Joe here?
Snake eye?
Snake.
I'm gonna pull the stupidest thing ever.
I pee on it.
Shoot the damn thing.
Okay. 12, 22.
12 with a 10.
Dead. Shoot it, set its body off your head. The head's the only thing hanging on you. So you can pull that off.
I'm gonna toss it back down.
Okay. You're gonna need medical attention because you are actively
I have
bleeding.
medicine.
You do. That's right. Treat yourself. Treat thyself. Basically, it's like she was a midwife back in the old country.
17.
That's what it is. 17. Okay. So you bandage it up. You don't lose any more blood, otherwise you bleed 1 point per churn. You! With the same kind of snake running around in your tent. Speed check. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 12. I'm running out of cards. That's why I'm using both sides. 12. Get a 12 speed, or I will attack first.
14.
Okay, what are you going to do? What you going to do?
I'm gonna shoot it.
12, 22. Guns firing in the camp.
We're not in Texas.
Is it morning? Breakfast being served? Hee-haw! What's going on out here? Everyone else starts shooting guns. You're like, no, I'm shooting at something.
No, it's his OCD. 1, 2, 3, 4.
14.
14. You hit. Damage?
10.
Kills it. It only has 3 points. And then 1 point defense because of how, like, floppy it is. Its defense is basically, you know.
It dodges.
So it has 1 point for that. But that's all. 4 points will kill one. So you're not that strong. So it's dead.
God, my sword's minimal.
Both you guys make perception 14 checks.
14.
Okay.
11.
Okay. You, but he doesn't. You hear feet running away. Ouch.
Oh my god.
Like people, obviously. And not booted. Which is pretty much anyone but you 4, Abercrombie, and that's it because the daughter's also doesn't wear shoes. It's her native over here. Well, actually, she left him right away. Okay. So you want to see what you can find out? Well, you heard the noise. You look, and it looks like they were from the sound, but you don't see them anymore. You see some leaves moving. They're heading into the camp, not out. So if they don't belong there, someone should see them, but otherwise it has to be someone that's in this camp.
So it's perception or?
No, you're not involved. You guys are just doing your own stuff. Break it down in the morning. Get ready to move. These two are just basically as they were waking up, these came thrown in. And you're not so sure. I mean, maybe how'd the snake undo the zipper? He's sneaky. Maybe. You didn't hear anything. But she heard someone running away, plus the snake flew for a second. I mean, maybe South American snakes fly or jump, but they don't run away on 2 feet afterwards.
Most of the time.
Maybe he was going to the bathroom. Could have been unrelated. So, that's how the day starts out. Everyone may, and it's a little windy today, but it won't really stop anything. Mostly what it does is affects range things because there's so much crap blowing through the air. That's about really all it's for. Or if you're using a bow. Chances are they won't attack you in a wind as far as the bad tribe. Right now, from what you've heard though, you're still in a good area. You haven't crossed into the bad guys. Next morning, first of all, we should start with this bridge. Stone Bridge. This, anyone have archaeology besides the guy in charge? He's down there studying it. He's looking at the drawings and the style of it.
I don't think I do.
You have archaeology?
You're here to keep him
Would
safe.
that be under sciences or?
Could be even liberal arts will help if you want to use liberal arts.
I got liberal arts.
Same.
Yeah, you can just go look at it and appreciate it for what it is. But
14.
Oh my, what interesting architecture.
it does look old. That's a joke. You didn't like your cards. They're
I
about
didn't
out,
know.
aren't they? And that's what's that about? All that you had left?
Yeah.
Start fresh. So I'm about there too. That's why I've been drawing off both stacks. I had more in my hand than I had in. Oh my god!
You do realize I haven't had a hand for the last hour or so.
Well, that's because it's with the low numbers, it draws through it quickly. I don't know why I looked at those. I shouldn't. I'm just curious to see what the fuck I had left. These are horrible. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna pull for encounters. Nothing for Devin. I'm safe. No, he looks at the bridge. Says definitely its initial design, which looks like someone laid something over the top of it since then to like reinforce it because it was so old. But you know, piled a bunch of stones on top of it and that, put some supports underneath. But its initial shape and or size and cutting, and the way the stones are cut to fit into it and the size, it's an Incan design.
FY 16.
Okay. So that all seems to make perfect from what little you can see. That's all very true. But I'm going to want all of you to, or those who are looking at it, which is you two or three? Just these two? Pull a card and see if you get a face card. Just random. Nothing? Nothing. We're just checking to see if something unusual is like there. Which, it's just a normal, safe bridge. Seems sturdy, though. At least since you guys are on foot. I wouldn't drive like a heavy-duty truck over it.
And yet all those people are driving explosives over rickety bridges.
Yeah, probably. How's that? And then there's some roads that are actual roads that are just as fucking deadly. Just watching that. So, you guys can head out. He's kind of like looking at the morning. So, who were we on?
Bill.
Yeah. Have we done? We did the endurance check, didn't we?
Oh, healing.
Healing, yes. Fully healed. Did I do today's endurance check though, right? Or
No,
not?
you did not.
Okay, everyone check your endurance. 9 and 8, 8, 8. And you won't heal if you get sick, so.
Got a 2.
12.
9.
Okay, you're good.
11.
Okay. You know.
I got
2,
7, 6, 7, 8.
8. Supposed to have a 9? Or an 8?
You were supposed to have a 9.
9. That's right, because you're sleeping. You'd be fine if you were at a 10. -1. That's just what you feel today. Is you drop your hit points like you took 1 point of damage. A bug sucked on your face half the night. And you found out it was one of the ugly natives.
No, it's just one of the episodes of Telegram Island.
It was the
Who
doctor.
got sucked on by a mosquito.
Okay, next.
Next,
Remember that episode?
we're back to mosquitoes now too. Wrong, different game, same creatures. Mosquitoes. So we got that.
At least it's not just
Now I need. Oh, wait, that. There. Keep burying it every time we have an encounter. We are now in what's known as road clear, which is 3. Draw. You want a low number for your encounter. Event encounter. Who's it? Is it you?
The guy just, I think it was in.
5. Okay. As you move forward, you're actually blocked here. We could say a collapse of a bunch of trees over the top of the trail after the rain from before. Looks like a chunk of ground here gave out. So basically, right after the bridge, you guys go about 100 feet or so, and then it's like the trail's gone. It went downhill or something. So you can spend a turn chopping through this space, making a trail, or you can try to go around it.
I have explosives.
Do you guys want to let him blow them up?
No.
Okay, there's your answer.
No.
Who let you carry that? That's like that one thing when the kids were running around this Doughboy pool. And Mom's like, "What do you have there?" And the kid's like, "A knife!" And he keeps running. And she's like, "Oh my God." So that's what happened. Garrett said, "I have explosives."
I can blow it out.
What's the plan? You guys have
This
been
is why I
blocked.
brought a machete.
Start chopping? Well, you've been kind of chopping as it is. But this is like, you're chopping the stuff that grew over the trail. Now the trail's gone too, so you kind of had stomping down everything and making a trail. So, let's see here. Ooh, 9 difficulty. So we're going to need a strength roll from everyone, because it's also going to take some of the guides helping to chop through this to get some kind of path. So all you need is a strength roll of 8.
Nope.
10.
I got a 7.
I got a 9, but it's Joker, so gotta.
J-
13.
Okay, and then you, Doctor?
10.
10.
Second.
So, and you missed only by 1 point, right? Alex, you missed by 1. So you take 1 point damage, like basically you cut from some of the trees and stuff you're cutting through.
Okay, so we need a what?
An 8.
Wait, did my DR...
I get, alright,
Counteract
7, 9, 9,
Are you
10,
sick
11.
right now?
What?
Are you sick right now? No? Okay, yeah.
I did 11.
Basically, if you're sick, it'd been like you overexerted yourself. But no. Yeah, your armor, your thick stuff will help protect you. Oh, I don't know about this guy's ninja suit. Who had ninja suits they're wearing?
Me.
You're walking around in ninja suits in 100 and some degree temperature.
I've got almost got armor and thick skin.
I got
Thick
that.
skin.
Well, the armor you have is designed to not have a problem with heat. So. Okay. So it takes about the whole day, and you chop through that spot and end up right on the other side of
Yeah,
it.
I can hear it behind me.
So everyone, roll for
Fucking house.
encounter for that delay and chopping through that. If you called any attention to animals or anything. Well, yeah, check for encounter because the noise.
Nope.
Just
pull a
no,
card,
just
dude.
it's a face card. But if you see a face card, it means I beat you up.
No.
Okay, or at least try. Usually try. You guys get there, set camp. Do your check? Well, I'm gonna skip the check. You guys are, except for you see, you've already lost some tent.
I lost 10.
Yeah, so you're at -1. Go ahead, endurance checks 8 and 9.
Endurance.
Yep, make it.
Let's see, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10.
15.
10.
13, you got it.
Yep.
Okay. Now, everyone draw for encounter for the day. For that night, I should say. That camp. Everyone's good? So, we go to next morning. And we are to you.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, the event for the whole group, the weather, basically, things like that. Go ahead and draw.
5.
5. 5's good. Okay. Nice day. Warm, but not too warm compared to kind of an average day. Guys, continue on. So first we're going to get the Zelda. We're going to need the counter check for... Yeah, okay, that's it. It's light rain today, like a mist. For the event, 4, 3, is no event. Okay. Mike,
Hmm.
next check.
10.
10. Well then. Everyone make a perception check.
9.
Oh,
Or sorry, perception. 9.
I don't know what the hell
14.
fell off my table.
It's probably
15.
16.
Okay. You pull for the you pulled the encounter, or you for the team. Roll dice or pull a card. Okay. Who had the highest?
15.
16?
15.
Right here.
50? Okay. Make a charisma check.
$13.
Okay. One of the well, first of all, the girl, the rather cute-looking 18-year-old girl, with one of the natives, comes up to you. He has something he wants to inform you because he thinks you're in charge.
Okay.
And they talk. She's finally like, some of Joshua's men are in our camp. Joined us way back. But they're also loyal to Joshua's group. The other one that left.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't know who exactly, but he's heard people talking. So basically, there's a couple traders in the camp.
Okay. I'll be discreet and let the rest of the group know.
Okay.
Go over to Madame Zelda, and the way I start is, so, about your puppet.
It's on the donkey. One of the donkeys are carrying it.
What kind of wood was it made out of?
Otherwise,
And then amidst to that, I tell her, just apparently there's traders amongst us.
Snake throwing traders. So, that morning, anything different done? Everyone make their endurance check.
I'm gonna bond with my puppet.
Okay.
10.
Make the roll or pull. 10.
Perception.
Oh, endurance check. 9 for you.
11.
8.
I
Got
got a
it.
10.
You're good?
No worries.
Any healing you got back?
I need
Not
healing.
injured, so.
Okay.
My endurance is 14.
Okay. That's right, you had the suit. So, next day, fine. We will pull for the event of the day, which is Zelda went last time. Thanks. It's you. Daily
No, I
event.
just did that.
Oh, the daily event.
Yeah, that was my daily event. So
No, that was an encounter.
Yeah.
Face encounter is someone actually in the troop. Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. What's your defense?
11:21.
A bullet hits the tree above you.
Somebody's got a horrible fucking aim.
Or range sniper.
Or one of the bad guys there.
So, we have events for Area 3. Bill? John?
Can I pull?
Yep. Where's my paint? That's what I got. Do you see my paint? There, it's over there. Right. See the middle? There. Okay.
Sorry. Pushed it too hard.
Okay. Now,
Perception?
no. This is just an encounter. You want a low number?
Got an 8.
Okay. Now everyone do perception checks.
8.
13.
Okay. You guys come walking into another. Well, actually, this is more like they were sitting there, kind of like having a little meeting. About 7 hunters on the trail. They've got a couple. No, they just got a llama. They caught, and they were butchering right there on the road. But you guys come walking up, so they're kind of blocking the path. What do you guys do? Anyone want to approach them? Just want to wait to see what they're gonna do?
I'm fine with waiting and seeing what they're gonna do.
Especially since one of them fired.
No, these guys all have bows.
Oh.
He got shot at by a gun.
Wasn't me.
And from the sound, it was a long ways away. Someone with sniper rifle firing at you.
Why did I just have a thought of the original Jumanji movie with the hunter with the high-powered rifle?
He wants you.
Oh God, what was his name? I don't remember his name. Now.
Warburton. No, that's the other guy.
I don't remember that
They
dude's
ran
name.
into him when you weren't here. I never read the adventure. His head was inside in a metallic spider body. So he's still alive, but he doesn't have his body anymore.
That
We're gonna
helped.
go pee.
Okay. Who, you guys just wait for it to finish, or does someone want to approach him?
I'm fine with waiting and
Okay.
letting them do their thing.
About an hour.
Was there an actual TV series of Jumanji?
Yep.
Wow. There was a cartoon series, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think that was the TV series.
I did not know that.
There was also a
I
cartoon.
knew that one, but I don't know Starship Troopers.
But
I
there
guess I
was,
like Jumanji better.
There's several Starship Troopers series.
there was also a series based off The Mummy, but it was based off the second one.
There's also a Legend of Zelda one.
And the second one's based off the first one.
Me, princess.
Well, no, The Mummy returns because of the fact that their son had the armband.
Yeah.
The series was based off that, but he had the armband of Ra, and it was making it to where he could go around and protect the world like if he was Ra.
Ah.
Wasn't that bad of a series, but animation could have been a little better.
I like Mumra from Thundercats. Okay.
I'm surprised you haven't been watching it on Hulu yet.
I don't like the new one.
No, it's the old one.
I've already seen it.
That's why I was like, I'm surprised you haven't rewatched it.
I don't do that much. I don't rewatch things after I've seen them. Not very often. Some things I will, especially if there's something in the story I want to look at from a different point of view. But most of the time, once the initial it hits you, it doesn't seem to have the same effect the second time. I've been trying to talk myself into watching through the entire Marvel Universe in proper order, since they didn't come out in that order.
You'd have to start with Captain America.
No. Oh yeah, you could do that one, but then what you gotta do next is you gotta leave the movies
And then
and go to the series, Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Then you
Actually.
gotta pick up at Captain Marvel
Mm-hmm.
and then go through that direction.
Yep. That's pretty much how somebody actually put up a thing
Oh,
showing.
it's available on
Yeah.
Disney Channel, just
Well,
in
no.
order,
No.
chronological order.
Yeah, somebody even showed how you would do it online, and I guess a few people have actually done that, and they're like, everything makes so much more sense.
Yeah, I just can't. And I love superhero films, but I can't do it again. I already know what's gonna happen. Okay, So we had we waited for a while. They took about an hour of the day, and then they just left with their stuff. Since you didn't talk with them or anything like that, you don't need to worry about a charisma roll. So who was next? Blake?
Bill.
Bill?
Right
Of
here.
course. Bill, we need a terrain encounter. You want a low number if you have one available. Burn it now. 2. Nothing happens. Now, since you spent a day dealing with the carcass here, or an hour, you can either camp here or push on to the next area to camp, which again affects the morale of your group. Then you have a question if you wanted to start trying to talk
How many
to people
days?
in your
How many
group.
days is this so far?
Oh, let's check that. We were at 4 here.
3 is that?
5. It says +1 under that.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
5, 6. This will be 7. So 7 days total is where we at. Well, it's hard to say to push on to somewhere when you really don't have like a place around the corner to pushing to. You're just cutting through more jungle no matter where you are. So camp here, call it an early day a little bit, or keep going to make up the time you lost.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next then? You? You draw? A pitcher. Oh.
2.
No event. You guys just wandering through this jungle. Easy. Okay. Counter checks for camp night.
Or setting up our intelligence checks, basically.
Yeah, do that if you want to do that first. That's a good
15.
idea.
No.
No, you have problems with yours? You want to try again? What? How much you miss it by?
1.
So you need a determination of 11.
So I need a 9.
For
Yeah.
no, you're not setting up your tent anymore. You don't have to roll.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, you're fine because you just lay down. You put up your
Second time I made it.
and then throw the hood over you.
Yep.
And sleep there.
She made her determination.
Okay. You kept throwing and it kept sliding off the branches. Monkey kept throwing it back.
That's what the grappling hook's for.
He's good. He's catching and throwing it back at you.
This time hit the monkey.
boom.
Aim for the monkey. You. What'd you get for setting up your tent? Mechanics or just a name? Mechanics or intelligence?
9.
Make it. You're good. Now do just a random check. Everyone see if anything weird happens in camp. Facebook. Face check. Okay, we're all good. Now, after what you guys have learned on events, you guys probably should decide. Do you guys want to, anything change or just keep slogging through here? Although you think someone informed him that there's some people around here that aren't questioning.
And I informed Madame Zelda. And then
Yeah.
Kind
And
Triple
she's been
through
bonding
everybody.
with her puppet, which I assume that means something's going to happen. So, what's the plan? Is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna use my precognition real quick.
Okay. Okay. What would just let's see. What are you trying to like about the people themselves or something or? There is someone, but they're one of the upper people. Probably one of the guides. But you don't really know them much. You don't even know their names yet or anything, so you can't get exact, but from where they are, they seem to be someone that's more in charge. Partially could be who could disappear without being asked questions. Just a standard worker probably get in trouble. And you have not seen the girl carrying a gun. Just remember the barefoot thing? Let's see. You three, what's your charismas?
6.
6.
This is
5.
5.
Okay, well, it's not you then. The daughter has been looking back at these two a lot. You've caught her, like, glancing at him a lot. Not him, though. Not you. Not just you've been, like, watching just, around when you're, like, on the trip. That's what I'm thinking about her. The father seems really lost in his research. He could have someone just working right underneath his nose and not notice it. He's writing notes. He's drawing pictures of plants as you guys are walking around. Part of the daughter's job is to keep him from walking off the trail. Because he'll just start, wandering.
Sorry, I keep you.
Violent bastard. Always violent. Always going to violence.
Well, I went to stretch
Kicking
my leg
people.
and his boot was like right there.
So, we're at that night. You guys can decide on if you want to. So, your precognition, yeah, there is something. Definitely someone. And you feel they're going to do it again. Like I said, so if you get to know them, you might be able to differentiate between the three. But there are 3 guides. Like I said, 10 people? They're carrying stuff. 2 others than you guys. So, what would be people's plan at this time, or you guys just go to sleep?
I'm staying up.
Okay.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up this time too, just to be on the safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look around, watch, guard on everything.
Everyone it can draw or drop, but if you get an ace, you'll pass out during the night. Everyone go. Draw a card or drop a card if you want, but if it's an ace,
It's 2.
okay.
Me.
Ah,
I pass out.
I'm having meat thrown at
you
me.
pass out during the night.
Endurance roll for what?
No, this is just like a random thing. Ace, you're good. He passed out during the night. Just couldn't stay up this late. He's missing his feather bed. Out of the jungle comes running his butler. Sir! Sir!
Wrong ethnicity.
Your tea,
That's
sir.
true.
Your tea.
He's English road type, Looks fancy.
I don't have enough bling.
Oh, you have more than enough money. You're the Rockefeller. You're at Rockefeller level wealth. So, and you're African American. You would just shake up the whole goddamn world, wouldn't you? Your family have anything to do with the railroad?
That has something to do with all the lynching of the KKK members.
Yeah, well, that was free. No, I paid a lot for that! Okay. Maybe that's why Wilburton hates you. He has no body, though. But no body.
Something went flying right past my shoulder there for a minute. No, I mean like sitting here, and then I was like, "Look,
You just have to assume your perception's off.
something's off."
Or you
Perception.
spike the jerky so you're seeing things.
I
Squirting
would not
out.
doubt it.
You were hallucinating.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I did not put acid in the
Ghosts.
Liar.
You know the entire sheet? Well, I use the entire thing.
100 hits?
Yeah, you might need to go to the hospital.
Vince,
Good news, it's right down the road.
gel or paper? Paper will get you pretty bad 'cause that's a lot of strychnine that they use to make it stick. Paper will just put you in a small wound for a long time. It will last forever. It may seem like it, but there's really shit we can do. We can give you milk. Lots of milk. Milk will help bring it down. But we're going to sneak in orange juice every once in a while just to fuck with you.
See, this is why.
But I'll film it.
Here.
It's a documentary.
Oh God!
We'll call it Coming Down.
The Descent into Madness.
And every
we're
time
using all of
we'll have you
Disney's
make
unpaid
pictures of
interns.
yourself on how you feel you look right now.
No, we're using all of National Geographic's unpaid interns. They wanted the college credit.
So,
Right.
how to best? Let's go with a perception for those that stayed awake. 18, and I'll give you guys a clue.
15.
It's a hard check, but they're being careful.
16.
$21.
Okay. For that, we will give you, at least to start with, some names. If you wish to write these down, you can. Or you just remember them.
I will not remember them. I need a pencil, please. Thank you.
I have one of those too.
How many are there?
1, 2,
Switch to the back just to be on the safe side.
3. Make sure I leave things marked so I don't forget what I was doing.
Like the nice small little phone stand.
Okay. What we have here are 1, if you like listen to them talk and stuff like that, although you don't know the language yet. And if you ever wanted to learn, you would probably sit down with the daughter and she could probably start to teach you pieces. First of all, their language doesn't have that many words. It's to define everything around them. So they don't have words for planes.
Tree.
Yeah. Brown tree, green
In other
tree.
words, just like that
Yellow
group
tree.
from Star Trek.
Which one?
There's many.
Shaka, when the walls fell.
Oh.
That group.
Oh, I thought it was you are strong.
Don't pull your typical Star Trek logic on me. Oh, that's just like the whatever, and the people are like, oh yeah, I get it, and everyone does it. Okay, first person, Gomez. One expression: guides, tough, wiry, highly competent.
Okay.
His appearance, though, he's kind of a shifty-eyed looking person. Honestly, he doesn't inspire trust, just, looking at it.
Okay. I want to make sure I spelled his name right.
Gomez.
Holy crap, I did.
Here's another one. Pedro. Pedro.
I used to know a guy by that name. He was a bit of a dick.
There it is.
He's a hulking guy. Kind of large guy. He can easily count as a bodyguard. He's someone's like very large member of their tribe. A lot of people look at him
How the fuck
sometimes
did you get it?
when there's questions.
It's because it was sitting right there.
Did you take mine?
Nope, mine's right there.
Okay.
Yours is right there.
Okay. And the last one
Don't blame me, I'm all the way over here.
is Sandoval. He's a massive, gentle, mixed breed.
I want to make sure I spell his name right.
Sand Oval. O-V-A-L. A lot of people just kind of accept he's there. He's kind of the third of the three. He's the younger, but he's also more just willing to, like, whatever you guys are doing. But he is mixed breed. Oddly enough, since it's mulatto, I have to assume African native. Because mulattoes were usually, I thought, African American, well, first French. I think that's where it came from, but like white European type. But people could be anywhere. So he's probably half like one of the tribes from the area, one of the friendlier tribes. But he really couldn't live with the tribe. So he lives in the towns on the outside edges.
Okay.
So he can still, like, be part of society, but also be comfortable because he likes four walls. But this is a good, easy way to make money because he knew this stuff from growing up. But, like, you'll find he's more often the one that will push plants out of the way for the path and then cut it only if he has to. First two are just cut their way through. Pedro's the one that comes up if there's trouble in an animal. He's the one that steps up. The one that seems the more intelligent of them. But you wouldn't trust him if you had to throw him. He's got that shifty-eyed look. She's here thinking, that sounds just like the kind of person that would run from my tent in the middle of the morning or night. Chavacos Indians are the ones that are trouble. I just have to see their stats, that's why. I mentioned it at that time. We've got, see this page, I don't frickin' need. That's that. These are the only other people in your group, right here. These are in the other group. So, that's what you talk to enough people. Make a charisma roll. Okay, 14, that's 2 by 12, so I'll give you 2 questions that specifically you will be asking to the daughter that she will find out for you.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of helping you out on this a little bit because she brought you the problem to begin with. So she's like also concerned because these people could do something to her. Or worse yet, her father. Her concern is to protect her father. He wouldn't know if someone was trying to kill him. As they were stabbing him, he would apologize.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, how did I walk into that? So.
Well, I do tell her that I probably didn't see if Madame Zelda can sleep closer to your tent just to be on the safe side.
Okay. Anything else you have?
Me and Garrett closer to her dad's tent to keep him safe.
Okay, so basically kind of group in together better.
Mm-hmm.
She has a question, though.
Okay.
Although it's safer. And that's fine with me. But doesn't it leave whatever's going on in the camp to happen? Unless we put some way of knowing. We could still do what we're doing, but then we have to somehow, and non-offensively, see what's going on. We just seem, well, if you guys just seem like a bunch of Europeans coming in here pushing people around, they'll shut up.
Mm-hmm.
If we die on this trip, they will just leave with our stuff. and then report what happened to us later.
I got a friend here who could probably find it out very discreetly.
Well, that can be helpful. So, let's see here. That
But
one
I
we're
have to talk to that
fine.
person first. See what they say.
Well, what happens is, she went to her father. He said, next time. I've already set for tonight. So she's camped next to him. The daughter. Father's just going through his measurements, going through his journals, checking his almanacs, making sure everything what's going on. One of the donkeys is just carrying his gear for this purpose. As well as,
I kind of want to meet Sir Hammerlock.
well, since you guys haven't really watched it, he at night goes through a verbal journal of what's happened so far. Sometimes showing certain plans. That's what the cameras are there for. To give kind of a visual journal that they think in the end the publishers can sell in the theaters for a travel journal. People to watch. Occasionally you'll see him take pictures. Now, next is next morning. Well, we already drew for that night, but you guys stayed up all night. So those that stayed up all night should do an encounter check, because you're up present more often. Jack, you did it. You got one. King, you got one.
That's not a king.
Jack. Two jacks.
And it's the same suit.
Well then,
They're both hearts.
You go ahead and draw a die 10, or pull a card. See what it is? It's a 3. Okay. Both you two then do perception check.
9.
Our perception?
Yep.
Higher is better, or?
Yes, higher is better on this. Only, oddly enough, in this event, do we want lower?
6, 7, 8. 9 would be 17.
17. You see something pass overhead on one of the branches, one of the big branches. But whatever it was dark.
And fast?
But it was fast and heavy. It hit and kept going. But it didn't make much noise.
I tell
You three are awake.
everybody I just saw something jump from the tree, big and dark. Fast and dark.
You two draw a random card. Highest, I want to know. Draw a card. 5, 2. So it's you.
Me or?
Yes, you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with a speed check. My speed is 11, 14, 15, 16. Do better.
Speed is 7, 8, 9, 10. And yours is what?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So I need, what is that? That was 7, 8, 9, 10, 16.
Okay. So, you see the panther coming down on you. Since you got the same number, we have simultaneous attacks. I will. What's your defense?
My defense is 9 and 18.
Mine's 11 and 23. We both attack. What would you have on you?
My rifle.
Okay. Since you're in the jungle, I'm fine with that.
Miracle 6, 10 with a
5,
7.
7, 8. 16. 16 just hits.
Mine is a 10 with a 7
No, what's your critical?
critical. Defense or
Yes.
18.
So
9 and 18.
8, 10, 11,
Or is it
15, 16.
No, 9, 18 is your defense.
So I didn't get a critical.
Yeah.
Hearts. I hit you for 7 points. Minus whatever you have for defense.
Defense is, I got the ninja suit, that's 2.
And then your skin, that's like, so I think you have 5 defense. So you take 2 points damage.
How many?
Take 2.
2.
And then what'd you do to me?
I did a 10 with my rifle and did a 7.
Okay. We're gonna assume those 2 that are awake see this happen. He got jumped by a panther from a tree. It's still alive, although he has shot it. It's got a bite of him right now. So, we'll go. Its speed is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beat a 15 speed. And you may shoot at him before. Don't
Me or them?
fumble. Everyone. All 3 of you.
17.
16.
Okay?
11.
11.
Okay, so you 2 may go before I do. Before I bite you again.
What's its defense?
11, 23.
I got
One revolver.
11 and a 10.
Okay? How about you, Mike?
I got a 14 with 1 revolver, which is a 10. Then 6, 4, 5, 6. 10.
10 damage?
No, just
10 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. No one fumbled? You didn't fumble?
Mm-mm.
Okay, if you did, you would hit him. So, it's dead. It went down about 3rd time.
A big cat.
Good thing for 2 guns.
Now,
I kind of don't want to use the ray gun at this point.
that was the, yeah, you don't want to start a fire?
Yeah.
Just keep going, shooting everything in the way.
It just irradiate.
Yeah. Then they run around and get giant. Next thing you know, you got Godzilla, and guess whose fault it is?
I mean, that way it actually would be a green forest. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find Fern Gully.
Shoot it. Whoops!
Yeah,
I found
they
fur. Oh shit!
Yeah, they won't have
Come on,
Tim
guys,
coming
come
out of
on.
Nowhere.
Let's go around it.
Hit me one time.
You gotta watch out for that damn tree cutting truck though showing up. He's scary.
Yeah, we're a couple
Small.
decades ahead
No.
of that.
Hexus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Tim Curry, yeah.
Like I said, Tim Curry coming out of nowhere.
One of
singing
his
that
better
damn
parts.
song.
Playing the demon from that, the smoke demon. Yeah.
That was good. I liked that.
Okay. Are those empty?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Give them to me. We're not having a. I feel like back in college days.
Hey, I only had one. These guys are telling me I'm...
Only had.
Left, right, and fucking center.
That's it.
Okay.
You're still on your own.
That's how that night went. Next day,
Well, otherwise, it's 10:34.
first of all, yeah, soon. First of all, because I know he was talking about being tired already from his trip and everything.
And he's still got work tomorrow.
Everyone, well, let's see. If we stopped here for early morning, that's where we are.
Yeah.
I'll just count how many spaces along that trail you're at. You guys, yeah, we'll start fresh in the morning and mix it. Otherwise, we'd have to go a whole full day.
Yeah.
Want to go for a full day or call it here?
Call it here.
Okay? That's what we will do. pain in the ass to get there, but I think it'll be fun once we get there. And so, and you guys haven't gotten through anything, but although you did find that someone in the group is a traitor, being that they're working for the other group. Now, what you may not know about this, Alex, is the other group seems to be being paid by some people from Spain who were of the original Spaniards that attacked the area.
And got slaughtered.
So they did.
Huh?
Corey Taylor.
So they're hoping to regain what they say is theirs.
Good luck with that.
Well, you guys, the archaeologist was flying over it and saw under this grid from the sky, it was here. So that's why you're checking this grid and talking to the locals.
Yeah, and this is why our gods invented parachutes.
Yeah.
You see where it is? You can jump out of the plane and land there.
Yeah, well, he was told to be jumping out of a plane and land. He shouldn't jump out of a train either.
I've known of retirees in their 80s who've done
Yeah.
jump.
Hobos?
Jumps.
But it used to be known as hobos. So, question: are hobos above or below the homeless?
Take your pick.
Depends on what you're asking about. Murder hobos?
No, murder hobos are players in a game. In a D&D game, they're a group of murder hobos. One group on the internet does something with that, actually.
Nope, the hobos who mate with rabbits. How do you think you get hobbits?
Do you know one of the stories behind In Tunnels of Trolls where hobgoblins come from? Goblins and hobbits. No, I don't see it. They get big, huge.
Well, it's counteracting the short gene.
Yeah. You get too short, you get one big. So you should be out there looking for a short girl. At this point, don't be picky.
Let's just say you had a head up on your parents.
My parents were both shorter than me.
Both my brothers and sister
I
are a
know
lot
that
taller
says
than
something,
me.
but I'm not going to deal
So
with
is
it.
my dad.
Hey,
My
thanks everyone.
mom
Like,
was only
subscribe.
5 foot.
See you next week. But I should say Sunday will be Tunnels of Trolls and Chill, run by Morgan. I'll be a player in her spot. And it's kind of supernatural in our modern world. We'll see you then.
She's going to kill us all!
Probably.
Kill us all! Kill us all! Kill us all! I'm trying to remember what was it that was.
I don't know. I think that might have been one of the Evil Dead movies.
No,
one of
it
the
was animated.